I don't even want to record this stupid intro. I've been working on this video for 2 months now. The editing has taken me 2 months, and Premiere Pro just deleted every single screenshot I've taken. Do you know how many screenshots there are in this video? How many screenshots I had to take for this stupid video that I've been working on for 2 months? Do you know how many? Premiere Pro deleted 29 screenshots that I had to take individually because it wouldn't read the file format that I had imported. Anyways, on with the video.
Hello everybody, my name is Inkyo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, and if you're not new, subscribe again. This video was supposed to be a special for 30k, and then I hit 40k, and now I'm about to hit 50k, so it's a mixture of all three. It's a 30, 40, 50k special. If you're wondering why I look a little different, it's because I took a little break from posting videos to work on myself, work on my channel, work on my art, and also work on my little Sona's design, and this is their new design. So in honor of hitting 40k, I am doing a Q&A video. I posted a community post asking you guys to ask me questions, and now I'm going to answer them, which is how a Q&A works.
Helping me out today by answering questions is my lovely team, Cinnamon Spiders, Pistachiomi, and Durant Axo. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Have you ever animated before?
Unfortunately, yes. I actually took several animation classes in high school, and I am certified in Adobe Animate. So yes, I do animate quite often. I just haven't shown you guys any of my recent animations, but I'm planning to animate more on this channel soon.
Do you have a specific piece of media, TV shows, content creators, books, etc., that really inspired you growing up? It doesn't necessarily have to be art related, just something that stuck with you.
Probably the biggest two for me growing up were My Little Pony and Five Nights at Freddy's, definitely. Both of those have really stuck with me. I studied the art style for Equestria Girls when the movies were first coming out in the late 2010s. But Five Nights at Freddy's, unfortunately, inspired me a lot as well. I can't give any specific examples of how. It just did, I promise.
What is your favorite genre of music? Any favorite bands?
I listen to all types of music. Specifically, I really like to listen to classical music. I know that's a little bit strange, but I listen to pretty much anything. I mean, I listen to pop punk a lot. My favorite music artist is probably Lana Del Rey. My favorite album is Born to Die. I'm sorry.
What's a fandom that changed your life?
Either Five Nights at Freddy's or My Hero Academia. A lot of my close friends, even though they're not into them anymore, I met through the Five Nights at Freddy's and My Hero Academia fandoms. So both of them are really important to me. I mean, there's plenty of things. My Little Pony, Five Nights at Freddy's, even more recently, Genshin Impact. All of those have changed my life in some way. And of course, any fandom that I make content for on my YouTube channel has changed my life because y'all watched my videos and y'all have changed my life, as corny as that sounds.
Are you self-taught? How long have you been drawing? Love your art, by the way.
Thank you. I am self-taught. I took animation classes in high school specifically, but that was just animating. My art style and everything like that is all stuff I've picked up from artists online. I would study the art styles for shows that I liked. I studied Equestria Girls, My Little Pony. I also studied Avatar: The Last Airbender for a little bit. Study is a very strong word. I was 11 or 12, so, you know, it was the best I could do for the time. But yeah, I am self-taught.
Do you listen to music while drawing?
I listen to music while doing pretty much anything. I'm listening to music while I'm editing this video. I listen to music to sleep. I am pretty much never not listening to music. I have so many playlists. I listen to music literally all the time. You will never catch me without my earbuds in.
What is one of your unpopular opinions? Or do you think you don't have any?
I think that All Might is the best My Hero Academia character, and I literally don't even think that it's close. Like, nobody can even compare. In all seriousness, I don't think that I have a lot of unpopular opinions. One that I can think of off the top of my head is maybe that art is a skill and not necessarily a talent. You can definitely be talented, but everybody who I know who is an artist, and me myself, draws at least once or twice a day at the bare minimum. We practice. It's all about practice, and I know that a lot of people are tired of hearing that, but it is really just about drawing consistently, and the improvement will follow, I promise.
Who are your current comfort characters, and what were some of your first comfort characters? Do you watch, listen, or have something on in the background while you draw?
Currently, my comfort characters are, of course, All Might from My Hero Academia, and also Kaveh from Genshin Impact. Those are two of the biggest ones, probably. And then, while I draw, like I said earlier, I listen to music a lot, but also sometimes I'll watch YouTube videos, like, I like to watch Minecraft YouTube videos, even though I don't play Minecraft a lot. It's just good background noise, honestly. I've had people tell me that my videos are good background noise, and I've never thought that, like, my voice would be, like, nice to listen to, honestly, but I'm really thankful that people think that. Oh yeah, and some of my first comfort characters were Mario from Super Mario. Okay, I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent, but one of my original comfort characters, if you were a child in the year of our Lord 2012, you might have seen the movie, oh my god, I can't believe I'm about to admit this on the internet. The movie Wreck-It Ralph, one of my first comfort characters when I was in elementary school in 2012 was Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph, and I've never gotten over it. My friends will not let me live it down. So if you had super weird comfort characters as a child, or even if you have super weird comfort characters now, please tell me in the comments, because I cannot be the only one sharing information like this right now.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever drawn?
There's not a lot to me that classifies as weird, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that I've drawn that would be weird to other people. Like, for example, I do screenshot edits of my Hero Academia OC. I probably have some up on the screen right now. That's kind of weird. I mean, I draw myself inserts a lot. That can probably be classified as weird. But other than that, there's not really anything that I think is too weird. Maybe I'm just not very self-aware.
What is the worst experience ever that you've had? Don't answer if it's too private. And what is your goal in life?
When I was in the 3rd grade, a boy who was known for being really mean to people dropped a tetherball pole on my head, and it gave me a concussion, which to this day is the worst injury I've ever had. So I am a member of the No Broken Bones gang. I have never broken a bone. And then my goal in life, honestly, my dream was always to be a YouTuber, and honestly, I don't know if there's much more that I was planning to accomplish with my life. I'm gonna be so honest. One of my kind of kind of out there dreams that, you know, it would be amazing to have. It is my ultimate dream, but I mean, it's not too realistic, is I want to have a franchise of my own someday with like an animated show and books and video games, and I think that would be really cool. That's probably my dream. I'm actually working on it right now, like brainstorming, making ideas and things like that. I have a story and everything, but yeah, that's probably one of my biggest goals, even though it's kind of unrealistic.
If you could collaborate with any art YouTuber, who would it be?
You already know. You already know. June, come on. Instagram, Discord, hit me up. I am always down. You know where to find me. Once again, in all seriousness, honestly, the fact that I've already gotten the chance to collab with even some of my friends, if you haven't watched my Animal Crossing video, that was a collab. that was already a huge honor. I had so much fun, and any collab that I get the chance to do in the future would honestly be so cool. It's really cool to be part of such, like, an amazing community. I'm just really honored, honestly.
How would you recommend going about making an animation/drawing channel for YouTube?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. My recommendation is to have a lot of ideas, unique ideas, mostly, like stuff that people haven't seen before, or if they have seen it before, it's been a while since they've seen it, you know, and also being confident is really important, especially like if you're planning on doing voiceovers. Being confident in what you're saying is really important. I've learned that as I've been making videos that it's easier for me to be more enthusiastic and confident in my voiceovers so that people like think that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to like redesigning characters, like that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to character design and the aspects that make a good character design and everything like that. It's just important to be confident. I know that redesign channels are a bit of a niche, you know, so my advice might not be useful for everybody, but honestly, confidence, having good ideas, you know, posting semi-consistently, you know, this video is 2 months late, but I mean, consistently, having a good style, honestly, not even like a good, like, quote-unquote good art style, but having a style that is very recognizable for being yours, and like the way that you talk, the way that you edit your videos, all of that is very like essential to like your brand. That's in quotes. It's important for viewers to be able to like establish like a connection with you, even if it's not a direct connection. Like they look at something that you made and they say, oh, you know, Inkyo made that, right? Because I have a very specific thumbnail style. I edit my videos a certain way. My little Sona is pretty recognizable, I would say. I do my voiceovers in a certain way. All of that is very important to making your channel. But honestly, the most important thing is to have fun with it, obviously. If you're drawing art just to post it on the internet, then maybe, you know, rethink, like, what you're making art for. Because if you're just doing it to get, like, attention, then, you know, maybe reconsider, you know?
I don't mean to get political here, but does pineapple belong on pizza?
Honestly, no, it doesn't. But I will say, 2 of my best friends in the entire world, 2 people that I care about more than anything, love pineapple on pizza. So if I do need to buy a pizza with pineapple on it, I will gladly do it if it will make the 2 of them happy.
What are some of your hobbies outside of drawing, and how might those affect your drawing process?
I like to write. I write a lot of self-insert fan fiction. I actually have one that's being posted on AO3 right now. You should go read it. I made a community post about it. But I like to drive. That doesn't make any sense. I like to drive my car. I like to drive my little car. I like to crochet. I've been getting into crocheting lately, but honestly, you know, art is kind of one of the main things that I do. I don't know if listening to music is considered a hobby. Yeah, that's about it. I don't do a lot.
When you have art block, is there a way you get out of it?
I wouldn't actually say that I get art block a whole lot because, like I said, drawing is pretty much one of my only hobbies, so I'm always drawing pretty much all of the time, no matter where I am. I draw at work, I draw at school, you know, but also I think that's mainly because I am confident in my artistic abilities and the things that I want to draw. That doesn't make a lot of sense, the words that just came out of my mouth. Okay, let me try again. So I draw whatever I want, right? That's how I would recommend going about art, is drawing literally whatever you want. Not just like the things that you think that people are going to like or you think are going to do well. Literally whatever you want. whenever I don't have anything to draw, I draw my stupid little self-inserts, or I draw All Might, or I draw my miraculous ladybug OC. Like, I have no shame anymore. I never have, I think. So I just draw literally whatever I feel like drawing, and that's how I think that I don't suffer from art block a lot, because whenever I have an idea, even if it's cringe or weird, I draw it because it's what I want to draw. Like, I'm not going to live my life just drawing the things that I think are going to turn out good or the things I think are going to do well. No, I draw whatever I want, you know?
1. Do you have pets? And 2. Are you still in middle school?
Yes, I do have pets. I have 3 dogs. And middle school? Did you just ask me if I'm in middle school? I don't know if the term middle school means something different in different countries, but I'm in America, and middle school in America is like between the ages of 11 and 14, which I am not, unfortunately. Yeah, so if you were wondering, I'm not in school anymore, and I'll leave it at that.
How did you decide to create a YouTube channel, and what did you expect to succeed this quickly? What are your plans going forward?
I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I know that everybody says that, but I've always wanted to make content of some sort. When I was younger, I wanted to make Minecraft videos. As I got a little bit older, surprisingly, I wanted to make My Little Pony, like, stop motion videos, but I settled on art since it's something that I've been doing for pretty much my entire life. And I did not expect to get to where I am so quickly. I think I posted my first video about 4 months ago, back in June, and already I'm about to hit 50K by the time I'm recording this voiceover. So yeah, it definitely is a little bit of a surprise. I'm incredibly grateful for all of you, but it is a little bit scary, getting to where I am so fast. That being said, moving forward, I hope to, kind of make more, I guess, advanced content is the best way I can describe it, like longer, more in-depth, character design videos, maybe some OC content. I'm kind of on the fence about posting my OCs, but I mean, I guess I'll get into that later. Yeah, but I mean, my content's not going to be changing that much. I mean, I'm still going to be making redesigned content, designing my own characters, stuff like that. So I hope you stick around.
Do you work full-time as an artist?
I currently do not, even though it's ultimately the goal. I want to be able to make most of my income from my art and YouTube. YouTube is currently one of 2 jobs that I have. I work, you know, somewhere else, that's most of my income, but YouTube, you know, the extra income is definitely appreciated. I definitely didn't expect to be making money off YouTube so fast. You might have noticed ads on my videos recently, or maybe they were already there, I'm not sure. But yeah, I do make money off of YouTube now, and that's all thanks to you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that as I grow and as I continue to make more content, hopefully that this can be my full-time job. That means, you know, I can make more content for you, better content, more art, and I'm really excited about it.
What is your favorite bug?
Aesthetically, my favorite bugs are spiders and moths. I have a few original characters who have butterfly, moth, and spider elements in their design, but I wouldn't say that I'm particularly fond of any type of bug, but I know for a fact my least favorite type of bug is wasps. I hate wasps. I hate wasps so bad.
1. Do you have a current favorite cartoon, Owl House, Amphibia, etc.? And 2. Would you ever consider doing story times? Have a good day.
My favorite cartoon probably is The Amazing World of Gumball. I really like all of the different, like, aesthetics and different types of character designs that they have from all different, like, genres and animation styles. I think that's really creative. And then I just think the show is super funny. And then as far as story times go, I probably wouldn't, just because nothing interesting really happens to me. I don't think that I would have a lot to make story times on. I guess if something interesting does happen to me, like if I ever go to like a convention or something like that, I'll probably make a story time or a video on that, but I don't think that I would turn into like a story time animation channel just because, you know, not a lot really happens to me, I'm gonna be honest.
What is your persona inspired by?
This question is probably asking about my former design for my Sona that I used in my first few videos. That one was just inspired by the fact that I really like space. I actually used to have blue hair. I don't anymore, but I might dye my hair blue again, so it's just generally what I wanted to look like. And then their new design, the one that I'm drawing right now, they're supposed to look like a ball-jointed doll. I just thought that the idea of a Sona for a YouTube channel being a ball-jointed doll, like a kind of character that I use to represent myself, like a kind of puppet show. Somebody, I can't remember where, I think it was in my comment section somewhere, said that my original Sona looked like a puppet. So I'm kind of leaning into that. They're supposed to look like a doll, a puppet, and they're still playing into like the space idea. I still like stars and like, you know, the blue and gold color combination, things like that.
What's a video that you really want to make, but you don't because you know it won't do well on YouTube?
I think I mentioned it earlier, a series that I've been working on for, it has to be years now I've been working on it. And I want so badly to make videos on them, going into the lore, the designs, everything that went into them these past few years, inspired by videos like Jinja Ninja OWO's Prism series or ABD Illustrates Heartless series, but I don't, because I know that OC content isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I just think I'll get extremely discouraged if the video doesn't do well. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I'll just take it as like a personal like sign that, you know, I don't know. I think I will eventually, just not anytime soon. My dream is, once again, to turn these characters into a franchise. I want to get an animated pilot produced for them someday. But you know, we'll see.
What is a video you really wanted to do or are really excited to do, but haven't yet?
This is pretty similar to the last question, but videos that I currently have planned are the Genshin Impact video, I promise. That's coming soon. I want to make sequels to the Equestria Girls video, the Sanrio video. I want to start like new redesign series. I want to branch out more with my content, more than just like redesigning. I want to do like story rewrites, things like that. And then I also have some pretty large-scale videos that are supposed to be like kind of redesigns and kind of original stories. That doesn't make a lot of sense right now, but I promise it will if I ever get around to making those videos. And with that being said, that is our final question for the video. Thank you so much to everybody who submitted a question. Thank you so much to my friends for helping me read out the questions. That way you didn't have to listen to my voice the whole entire time. I really hope that this video, you know, it answered your questions. You know, that was kind of the point. I hope it helped you get to know me a little better if you are new to my channel or if you've been with me since the beginning. I love and appreciate all like 49k of you, I think there are, while I'm editing this video. That's still insane to me. It feels like literally just yesterday I posted my first video to the 16 subscribers I had because I begged my friends to follow me. Anyways, I believe that's going to be it this video. Let me know what you thought of my new Sona design, my new editing style, everything like that in the comments. And I think that's it. I have been Inkyo, and I will see you very soon.